Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Great. So we're going to generate an SSH key and launch. I know I just gave a giant speech about how I wanted to automate everything before we launched one VM, but we're just going to launch the VM and we're going to do this thing, which is a high value target. Because I think that I realized that the length of the amount of stuff that needs to be done from that, game plan is a lot. So let's focus on something that will get immediate value. And so we'll just spin up some VMs and we'll just do it on one VM. We'll just crank up the VM. We'll crank up TBDX on that VM. We'll just play around. Okay, so okay. So let's do PDX Johnny for the comment at. We'll do PDX Johnny at. We'll see. So git log dash p. Okay. So here I believe we did this on video, right? So in the log, I think yeah, I haven't said that. It's in the notes. Okay. So docs.ci. So this is basically we're scoping the credential here. The credential being the email that we're associated with here. Perhaps we should do that not on the domain. Yeah, the domain is a bad place to do that. Let's not do that on the domain. So let's do it. Can't you do something with emails where it's like plus? Email plus trick. Is that just Gmail? Okay, so this says you can use the plus symbol. Email standard. I don't know if this is standard. I don't think we can rely on that. We could do it based on a username. Gmail has that dot issue. Well, let's not worry about it too much for now. So we'll say, should I? Contributor Alice or should contribute dot should I dot Alice dot Nadi. All right, so now what that tells us is that we're going to run untrusted code. So nadi.com, we're going to run untrusted code, or potentially things will get popped. Alice, should I contribute? That's the base flow, which we're overlaying, right? And so this is the identity is associated with this. Okay, so the identity is associated with that. Okay, so add a comment to our key, which helps us identify scopes, whose email domain we currently play with as a concept, where we are exploring scoping identity credentials. Identities, we'll just say scoping identities to context, system context. Okay, so Alice dot please, or should I dot contribute as the base file slash system context. This example. All right. Okay, generate ourselves a little key there. Alright, there's what the key looks like. And NIST came out with crypto guidelines recently, so 4096 RSA keys where possible. And this is where I think we talked about the other stuff breaks down post-quantum, what current Web 5, ECD, ED 25519 keys, right? So that's where we're hoping that something changes there and that they move. But based on the way the DID spec is written, I have faith that the keys can be changed. Different curves. I think the spec could be updated in the future. So, all right, so this looks good. So let's go ahead and give this to DigitalOcean and say, DigitalOcean, please treat this as the not a key. Okay, for things that are sketchy. So let's do hostname. So let's do alice.please. For Alice hyphen please, or wait, should I contribute? And we'll just do how many zeros should we do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's just put 0. Tags. No tags right now. Let's enable IPv6 and user data. So what does user data do here? This is like a, okay, and I'm just going to choose this one to give us some power. Actually, let's just choose this one. Actually, let's just do, actually, they haven't given me access to this. Whoa. Memory optimized. 16 gigabytes. Let's just get this one. We'll only be using it hopefully for a few hours. Create droplet. Okay, let's see. It's going to spin up the droplet for us. Oh my God, I love DigitalOcean. This makes it just like a breeze. They've really figured this out. All right, let's pop a shell. So IPv6, let's see what happens. Let's give it that key. All right, yeah. No IPv6. Okay. Okay, so I So let's do root. I think it's root at, and we can say, password, or what is it? Okay, so what is this? There's something that we want. So, user known host file equals dev null. Actually, I think this is in the, okay. 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 User known host file. So this says, so we're setting a couple options on here. We're going to say, so it's user known host file, and then it's commonly used with another option. Strict host key checking equals no, and then dash password. SSH password paste. Okay, let's just do password authentication equals no. So all right, so this is the magic SSH command. This is my favorite SSH command. Okay, so what is this? This is use SSH key for auth, don't accept or always accept server key, right? So we don't care about the server key because, yeah, this is a meaningless machine, obviously. So don't put anything you care about on this machine. You don't know what you're logging into. Actually, so how could we could potentially use the startup thing. We could use the startup thing. So we can use the startup script to do use VO startup, use VM startup script to startup script via cloud, or otherwise to exfil the SSHDs, the SSH daemons public key on SSHD start, maybe via systemd files. Okay, so because you can have systemd files that say start after another thing, aka start after SSHD is up. Okay. This way we can to do, and then we'll say security. Okay, so this is, and this is needed. This must happen after spin up so that we can, so that clients SSHing in are sure they are SSHing, are not being entity in the middle. Okay, this way we can verify, then give, can drop the no host key checking. We SSH into the machine. We can drop the, what is it that we want to drop? This user known host file and strict host key checking. We can set strict host key checking equals yes and provide a user known host file with the server key in it. Right? So that way we verified out of band.